Hey everyone, Captain Sark. Fuck. How did I fuck that up already? Okay, whatever. Hey everyone, Peter B. Parker here. And today, I got an unboxing. I'm excited for this package, and it'll give me something to record on the channel, to review on the channel. So let's go ahead and get this open. Who needs a knife? Holy shit. Holy shit. Creme de la creme. Let's get this open. Wow. That looks awesome. Now, this will be a review and unboxing. So, yeah. Let's start with Captain America. I want to save the Spider-Man for last. Now, not a lot of people know this. I haven't really brought this up before. But I actually used to have this figure, or the original release of this figure. I bought it at a Walmart back in 2014 after the movie came out. I found it at a Walmart and got extremely excited because I had just watched the movie and I had loved the movie. So first off, look at the accessories. We've got the shield and we've got the unmasked head. Looks pretty good. Looks a lot like Chris Evans. It's not a perfect likeness, but it'll do. Now, you won't get this on video, but it's actually really cold outside, so the figure, having been in the cold, waiting in the cold for a little bit, he's kind of cold. The plastic's kind of cold. And the joints are very stiff because of that. Luckily, they won't break. They shouldn't break. But, just something to note. But, yeah, this looks awesome. This is incredible. For a size comparison, I've got a few figures out available to compare them with. See if I can get them standing. There we go. Okay, got them standing. First up, I have the Civil War Captain America. The Winter Soldier one looks a bit taller. Looks a little bit taller, like just a little bit, not much, but a tiny bit taller. Let me see. There it is. I have the Age of Ultron Captain America. They appear to be the exact same height. So, not much of a size difference. They're the exact same height. Fuck. Move that out of my way. Fuck it. We'll just go to this. I have the Sam Wilson Captain America from the Endgame 2-pack. And Sam Wilson appears to be a little bit taller, actually. That's interesting. Because, if I remember correctly, Steve Rogers was actually taller than Sam Wilson in the movie. So, that's a bit of a surprise, actually. Let's go ahead and pop on that, unmasked head. See if you can see that. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I like how they actually added the detail of noticing that in the movie, specifically Winter Soldier, his hair was a lot more blonde than it was in later films. See, like, this one is a lot more brownish red, and then this one's blonder. So, that's actually kind of interesting. And then let's go ahead and put on the shield. Okay. That about does it. So we'll put him off to the side. And then, let's look at Iron Man. Okay. Take this out first. As you can see, it actually looks a lot like Robert Downey Jr. It's almost Hot Toys level quality, to be honest. That's actually pretty good. Here we have his alternate hands. Pretty good. That's alright. Let me move that out of the way. Okay. Oh, shit. Here we have the blaster pieces, the repulsor blasts. And then finally, we have the figure. Oh, that's interesting. Now, full disclaimer, I have the battle damaged variant of this from the 3-pack with Spider-Man, but it broke on me. So I will not be comparing him in the video. However, I do have a couple of other Iron Man figures I can compare him with. So let me go ahead and pull, actually, since I already have this one out. Here I have the Mark 50 from the Iron Spider 2-pack. And, oh yeah, the Mark 46 is massively taller than the Mark 50. Ah, there we go. There we go. That's kind of weird. Unfortunately, it looks like his shoulder joint's kind of stuck here. It won't move down or in. Oh, right. I think I got it. Okay, yeah, I got it to move down. It's just kind of sluggish. Grab my other Iron Man figure I've got. Got this guy kind of recently. Here we have the modular Iron Man from the 90s comics. And wow. Mark 46 is even taller than him. That's actually surprising. This is actually one of my bigger figures. Stand him next to the Winter Soldier Captain America. Taller. Which more than likely means if I scale him to the Civil War Captain America, he's going to be taller. Yeah. Thought as much. Alright. Let's go ahead and pop on these alternate hands. See how they look on them. Alright. Now for the one that I'm most excited for. Now, I'm going to be real with you. Not a fan of Hasbro's new packaging for these carded figures. I only have one other of the figures from the carded, and I'm not a fan of it. Really not. Wow. Now I'm going to do it differently here, because here, the first thing I want to open is the hands. Now we got the web flipping hands, the web swinging hands. We have the open, splayed out wall crawling hands. Oh, shit. We have the masthead, which looks kind of cartoony, not gonna lie. I actually like it. It's got this little texture on it I kind of like. And now, oh shit, we have the figure. And oh my god. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's got like a drop-down hinge. That's actually kind of cool. I don't know many Hasbro figures that do that, other than their G.I. Joe figures. Now, I'm going to try to be careful with this figure, at least for a bit, because I've heard a lot of stories about the leg breaking on this figure. I'm going to go ahead and pop off the head and put on the masthead. This is awesome. This is legitimately awesome. Now, to do a size comparison for him, let me pull out some of my other Spider-Man figures I've got. Forgive the lack of hands. I don't have the web hands for this guy anymore. So, I have his fist hands on another figure. Here I have a Next Suit Homecoming figure. which he is considerably taller. I can say that. They've definitely improved the height difference for Spider-Man here. They've definitely made him a little bit taller, like they should. Here, it's not one of the movie figures, but have him next to the PS4 Spider-Man, which the PS4 on this one is taller, comparably. There he is. Here we have the Iron Spider from the from the Infinity War 2-pack, which, oh wow, the No Way Home one is actually considerably taller, even taller than the Homecoming figure, actually more of a difference in that comparison. I'm actually surprised. And then finally, kind of fitting, since this was released in the Captain America, with the Captain America and Iron Man, I have the Civil War Spider-Man from the 3-pack, which is not much shorter than No Way Home. They're like maybe a millimeter apart in height difference. And the final one I want to do a comparison for, just because this is one of the only other No Way Home figures I've got, is a comparison between him and the SH Figuarts Amazing Spider-Man. And they're pretty much the same height. That's actually kind of surprising. I figured Andrew would be shorter, but they're actually around the same height. All right. Now, if we're gonna get to the articulation, pull this out, pop the masthead on. Okay, so Captain America can look both ways, up about that much, down about that much. He has ab crunch about that far, and about that back. Arms go out further than 90. Bicep swivel. Bend at the elbow. Goes all the way up to his chest. Rotate at the waist. Fully. Legs kick out that far. And to the side that far. Thigh swivel. Bends at the knee about that much. So maybe 60 degrees. And then, of course, swivel at the wrist and boot, and then feet articulation. For the Iron Man, arm goes out, maybe not. Arm goes out that far and in that much. Rotates fully. bicep swivel rotates in that much. So a little further than 90 degrees. The torso swivel goes around fully and has ab crunch that far and that far back. He kicks forward about that far, thigh swivel, and then knee bends about that much. And then foot articulation. The Spider-Man has a double ball peg, which is different than the other figures. They have hinges. He looks up about that much, looks down about that much, has twist, has some tilt, rotates about 360 degrees. He has butterfly joints that move back at about that far and forward about that far. His arms go out just around 90 degrees. Bicep swivel. Bend that knee, elbow, fuck me, sideways. Goes all the way up. Wrist swivel. He has ab crunch about that far. And ab crunch about that far back. And his torso swivels at the chest, at the abdomen area. He kicks forward about that far and kicks out about that far. And the knee bends about that far and dropped out. Knee gets about that far. Alright. Well, that's it for the video. Like, favorite, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.